Γεια σε όλους, είμαι ο BlackbeardGR και καλωσορίσατε σε ένα ακόμα gameplay με ένα πάρα πολύ υπέροχο και μοναδικό παιχνίδι, το οποίο είναι το Hogwarts Legacy. Τι να πω, πιστεύω τα λόγια είναι περιττά, λίγο πολύ όλοι γνωρίζουμε πάνω κάτω τι ακριβώς, γνωρίζουμε όλη τη σειρά, όλο το franchise του Χάρι Πότερ. Ιδίως για κάποια άτομα όπως στη δικιά μου ηλικία που μεγαλώσαμε παράλληλα με τους ηθοποιούς που παίζανε μέσα στο Χάρι Πότερ, είναι μια ιστορική στιγμή, πιστεύω. Περίμενα λίγο καιρό να μπορέσω να δω λίγο πώς θα τρέχει το παιχνίδι και όλα αυτά, γιατί είδα ότι υπήρχαν κάποια προβλήματα με το performance του παιχνιδιού, ας το πούμε έτσι, αλλά μετά το update φτιάξανε πολλά πραγματάκια. Οπότε είναι μια υπέροχη στιγμή για να ξεκινήσουμε να παίξουμε και αυτό το παιχνίδι. Λοιπόν, πάμε να δούμε. Ξεκινάμε μια υπέροχη καινούργια σειρά. Βλέπουμε εδώ πέρα το υπέροχο γράμμα, το οποίο λέει σας ενημερώνουμε ότι έχετε γίνει δεκτός στη σχολή του Hogwarts για Witchcraft and Wizardry ως πεντοετές πέμπτο έτος μαθητής, ας το πούμε έτσι. Ξεκινάς, λέει, την 1η Σεπτεμβρίου, πάση περιπτώσει. Πρέπει να έχεις κάποια supplies μαζί σου, τα οποία πρέπει να τα έχεις σε πάση περιπτώσει μαζί σου για να τα πας στο σχολείο. Επίσης λέει ότι απαγορεύεται για τους underage sorcerers να χρησιμοποιούν μαγεία εκτός του σχολείου. Αλλά παρόλα αυτά, χάρη στις ιδιαίτερες περιστάσεις, το Υπουργείο Μαγείας μας έχει δώσει στον Professor Eleazar Fig άδεια να μας βοηθήσει προκειμένου να καλυτερέψουμε τα spell μας και να μας συνοδέψει, εν πάση περιπτώσει, στο Hogwarts για να πάρουμε και εμείς μέρος σε αυτή τη σχολή. Professor Weasley έχει υπογράψει εδώ πέρα. Deputy Headmistress, δηλαδή υποδιευθύντρια του Hogwarts. Πολύ ωραία. Πάμε να ξεκινήσουμε. Πάμε να δούμε τι χαρακτήρα θα φτιάξουμε. Για να δούμε. Θυμάμαι καλά. Μ' αρέσει αυτό το πρόσωπο περισσότερο. Λοιπόν, τώρα όσον αφορά το skin color, θα βάλουμε... Όπα. Και φύγαμε πολύ τη χρωματική παλέτα. Κάπου εδώ πιστεύω ότι είναι μια χαρά. Αν και εδώ είναι πολύ άσπρο το πρόσωπο. Ας πάμε κάπου εδώ. Πάμε τώρα για τα μαλλιά. By the way, εννοείται ότι παίζουμε με χειριστήριο Xbox. Μαλάκια, τι να βάλουμε, hair color ξεκάθαρα θα είναι μαύρο. Αυτό μου αρέσει περισσότερο. Και πάμε τώρα στα βασικά. Freckles and moles δεν θα έχουμε. Scars and markings. Ο δικός μας ο μάγος είναι πολύ μπάντας για να έχει ουλές. Ας ξεκινήσουμε με τα βασικά. Μπορούμε να βάλουμε κάτι έτσι για... Δεν θα έχει ούλες ο δικός μας ο φίλος εδώ. Λοιπόν, περίδια μάλλον θα πάμε κάπου εδώ. Χρώμα κανονικά μαύρα. Όχι. Τα μάτια. Κάπου εδώ. Τώρα όσον αφορά το eyebrow, μαύρο full πιστεύω ότι είναι τέλειο. Θα δούμε, έχει μήπως πράσινο. Το πιο σκούρο πράσινο είναι αυτό εδώ από ό,τι βλέπω. Ωραία. Απλά ίσως να αλλάξουμε λίγο το skin color. Μου αρέσει περισσότερο αυτό εδώ. Λοιπόν, voice. Κάτσε να δούμε τώρα τι voice θα έχει ο φιλαράκος μας.
It was wonderful. I believe I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
That was quite something. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Ακούγεται
I am
πολύ.
indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
That was quite something. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class. A few cobwebs and some dust.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
Δυστυχώς από ό,τι έχω καταλάβει, όσο πηγαίνει στη φωνή τέρμα από τη μία και τέρμα από την άλλη, ακούγεται κάπως ρομποτική.
That was quite something. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Οπότε αφήνουμε αυτήν. Τώρα, difficulty, δεν θα βάλουμε... Θα το βάλουμε στο normal φυσικά, να υπάρχει λίγο. Και άμα δούμε ότι τα πράγματα είναι too easy for artisy, θα το βάλουμε στο hard. Λοιπόν, όνομα. Το όνομα είναι ένα και μοναδικό. Όχι, δεν θα βάλω Tom Riddle. Λοιπόν. Το όνομά του θα είναι Asmodeus Hexo. Asmodeus Hexo για την ακρίβεια. Είναι Wizard. Και πάμε να κάνουμε Start the Journey. Για να δούμε λίγο τα μάτια άλλη μια φορά. Θα είναι ωραία. Πράσινα.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Γι' αυτό να είσαι σίγουρος.
I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar! George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatregoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
στο καλό ήταν ο τύπος αυτός. Μας παρακολουθούσε, τι φάση.
Just barely. And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is proud to flatter. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Καλά, μιλάμε, το γλύψιμο από την πατούσα έχει ξεκινήσει.
Have you seen this? I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
that she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
Presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We didn't.
Ω, να σου γαμίσω. Ω, ρε φίλε, τον έφαγε. Ωρε τον άτιμο τον κολόδρακο.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Το πρόσωπό του μεταξύ θυμίζει το τέτοιο να. Το Σκαραμάγκα, από το τέτοιο. Από το Fantastic Beasts λίγο. Ελάχιστα.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, Where are we?
Είσαι σίγουρος γι'
I'm
αυτό?
not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Ωρε φίλε. Τρελάθηκε προηγουμένως ο δράκος. Τι φάση.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key?
Ω, τρομερά γραφικά όμως,
A good question.
Να δει τι κόλπα ωραία κάνει η Unreal Engine.
Form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
Κάτσε να δούμε τι είναι και από εδώ, ρε φίλε.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Α, από εδώ έπρεπε να έρθουμε. Οκ.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Okay.
Excellent.
Ωραία φάση. Τέλεια, πάμε.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ενδιαφέρον.
Ah, up there.
Κάνουμε και λίγο Assassin's Creed.
We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself. Reparo! Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Οκ. Μάλιστα. Οκ, δεν βλέπω αυτά τα πράγματα να έχουν κάτι μέσα, οπότε δεν αξίζει να τα σπάσω.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Ενδιαφέρον πράγματα. Πολύ ενδιαφέρον. Και τώρα τι κάνουμε ακριβώς εδώ πέρα? Ούψ, λάθος κουμπί. Okay. Explore the ruins. Έχει κάτι εδώ πέρα που αξίζει να ασχοληθούμε? Πα. Α, αυτά μας μπεϊτάρουνε. Δεν έχουν τίποτα μέσα.
That enchanted crystallized stone.
Okay.
But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again. Like the glow on the portkey container.
Αυτό το οποίο τα βλέπουμε μόνο εμείς και κανένας άλλος.
In Merlin's name. Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
Οκ, πολύ ενδιαφέρον.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Πολύ ύποπτος φαίνεται αυτός ο τύπος. Δεν μ' άρεσε η φάτσα του ιδιαίτερα.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the porky container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin.
Αυτό δεν το είχα παρατηρήσει που είπε μόλις τώρα.
The oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
Όντως ο χαρακτήρας που φτιάξαμε μοιάζει σαν το Νιούτ από τα Fantastic Beast.
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Ενδιαφέρον, έχει τίποτα. Όπα. Τι είναι αυτό εδώ πέρα. Test. 50 νομίσματα, μάλιστα. Δεν έχω ειλικρινά την παραμικρή ιδέα που χρησιμοποιούνται αυτά τα νομίσματα.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Ωραίος ο τύπος. Δεν βαριέσαι. Κλείδωσέ τους μέσα.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Oh! Revelio.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Για να δούμε. Έχει τίποτα άλλο μέσα εδώ που αξίζει να δούμε, μπα.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Πολύ σκοτεινά είναι εδώ πέρα και δεν μου αρέσει.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Όπα. Οκ. Μάγκες, μάλλον μας την πέσανε. Ω! Μας την πέσανε. Πρέπει να κάνω... να αμυνθώ από 3 επιθέσεις. Οκ, άλλη μία. Μωρέ, εγώ κοντά είμαι, αλλά το θέμα είναι ότι εδώ γίνεται της μουρλής.
Lumos.
Άσε.
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
Οπα. Κάτι φωτίζει και εδώ και εκεί.
Lumos, where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Οπα.
Lumos.
Λεφτάκια. Μάνι. Οκ, μέχρι να τα μάθω λίγο θέλει λίγο εξάσκηση. Υπάρχει πιθανότητα Πα, δεν νομίζω να έχει κανένα άλλο σεντουκάκι. Όπα.
That's where they're leading me.
Όχι.
Revelio. Lumos.
Α, δίνει καλά χρήματα, όχι αστεία.
Revelio.
Δεν έχει κάτι άλλο.
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos.
Όπα.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Σοβαρά τώρα. Ω! Πήγε από εδώ, ρε! Ω, να σου με βάρεσε αυτός. Όταν πατάμε το Y στανάρει, οκ. Για να δούμε ποιος θα έρθει να... Πάμε! Assassin's Creed! Θα παίζουμε με counter μόνο. Πήρε φωτιά τώρα, παιδί μου. Τέλος.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Τι, εδώ δεν έχεις εντουκάκια.
Revelio.
Μπα. Δεν θα το έλεγα.
Revelio.
Κάμπης δεν είναι και κάθε μέρα Πασχαλιά.
Lumos. Revelio.
Μάλλον δεν έπρεπε να βάλω cap στα frame rates.
Revelio.
Έβαλα cap στα frame rates για πιο smooth gameplay, αλλά από ό,τι φαίνεται μάλλον δεν είναι και το καλύτερο πράγμα αυτό. Μάλλον. Για να δούμε. Μισό λεπτάκι να κάνω μια ρύθμιση. Ας το βάλω στα 75 που είναι και η οθόνη μου. Πας και είμαστε λίγο καλύτερα. Οκ.
Revelio.
Α, σεντουκάκι. Σεντούκι. Α, κι άλλο σεντουκάκι. Εδώ είμαστε. Φασόλι, φασόλι, γεμίζει το σακούλι.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories.
Α, σαν αυτό που χρησιμοποιήσανε.
I wonder.
Που έκανε ο Dumbledore εκείνο με το πράγμα που έδειξε τις αναμνήσεις του.
Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
Ενδιαφέρον. Πολύ ενδιαφέρον.
What you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
Όπα, τι κακά σχημίξ είναι αυτός, ρε.
Right. Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have.
Ω, να τον... Το σκότωσε.
No patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Οχο, μας ξέσκησε ότι πας. Από τις πόπεις γίνεται.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin.
Ας το ξανακάνουμε και πάλι. Let's do this again.
Unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Στον κόρακα είμαστε, ρε παιδιά. Όχι ρε φίλε, μας έβγαλε στο Hogwarts, δεν το πιστεύω. Πάνω στην ώρα.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now,
Nice.
I'll study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Ξεκινήσανε τα μυστικά από τώρα. Και γάμο.
For the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Ο διευθυντής είναι πρόγονος του Sirius Black.
Nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Τι ωραία που είναι η αίθουσα μέσα. Αυτή πρέπει να είναι Ravenclaw.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Professor Weasley!
You're just in time. Have a seat.
Nice.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Σε τι φάση είμαστε σε φάση can't wait. Δεν μπορώ να περιμένω άλλο, θέλω να ξεκινήσω τις τάξεις ή δεν μπορώ άλλο, θέλω να ξεκινήσω την εξερεύνηση. Αχ, δύσκολο. Από τις τάξεις.
Looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Daring, curiosity, loyalty, ambition. Εγώ θα έλεγα daring.
A sense of adventure? I like to think that I'm not afraid of anything.
Oh, but you're brave at heart. Exceptionally daring.
Τόσο ξύλο ρίξαμε προηγουμένως.
By the unknown. Willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
Θα βγούμε στο Gryffindor. What the... Gryffindor house known for daring, bravery and chivalry. Να μπούμε στο Gryffindor. Να δούμε τι άλλο μπορούμε να κάνουμε. Λοιπόν, Hufflepuff. Known for patience, loyalty and hard work. No. Ravenclaw. Not for intelligence, creativity and wit. Slytherin. Known for cunning, ambition and hunger for power. Το κομμάτι, το hunger for power είναι σωστό, αλλά από την όλη... Αυτό είναι πολύ δύσκολο. Είμαι κάπου εδώ πέρα ανάμεσα εδώ στα 3. Σε αυτές εδώ τις 3 επιλογές.
Possess a willingness to forge ahead alone when you must.
Πάμε, Gryffindor.
Better be Gryffindor.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Τι, δεν θα παίξουμε Quidditch σοβαρά τώρα?
It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Πολύ σπαστικός είναι ο τυπάς.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room.
Oh, okay.
Right this way.
Υποδιευθύντρια. Nice.
It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could
remember the
password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password? The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter. Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to...
Wow, τι φάση.
Thank you.
Η είσοδος είναι όπως είναι αυτή του Chamber of Secrets. LOL. Τι φάση.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. Revelio.
Revelio. Ενδιαφέρον. Προς τα πάνω.
Which way is the common room?
Πάση. Έβαινε ένα lock. Οκ, ενδιαφέρον ακούω.
Different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Στο καλό, όλοι για μένα μιλάνε. Αχ, έτσι. Λίγο τσαγάκι είναι ό,τι πρέπει. Να πάρουμε και λίγο φιστικάκι να φάμε. Gareth Weasley! Τι γίνεται ρε παιδιά, πόσοι Weasley υπάρχουν?
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
That was nice.
Nice having an
Ξεκάθαρα.
aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Παιδάκι, μικρούλι.
Shame you weren't born with wings. I'm sure you've used them.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Όπου είναι extreme η κοπέλα.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe it. How thrilling! And also terrifying. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
Με λίγα λόγια είναι όλοι κουτσομπόλιδες.
I take it you're not afraid of heights.
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
Ενδιαφέρον.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
Μπορώ να ανέβω κι εγώ εδώ πέρα πάνω, ζηλεύω, θέλω κι εγώ, όπα. Τι είναι αυτό εδώ πέρα? Οπ.
Wait, that's not right. I really thought I had it.
House chest, place.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Αυτό θα έπρεπε να το δούμε κι εμείς.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year. And even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Παίξαμε με δεύτερη Ερμιόνη Granger.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room. I just know we're finally...
New Gryffindor. I have a freaking name, you know. Ο άλλος μου βάρε προσοχή.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much...
Ξέρεις, what kind of career do you wanna have? Και λες μετά Dark Lord.
We've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Όπα.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Οκ, ενδιαφέρον.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Peasy has a special knack.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Τι στον κόρα κάνει ο
Will
τύπος.
also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Εγώ μπορώ να πάω και πιο γρήγορα. Το θέμα είναι εσύ που μπορείς να πας πιο γρήγορα.
The guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it and...
Revelio.
The guide says.
Ενδιαφέρον και αυτό. Α, και τώρα στην ουσία είμαστε στο πρώτο level, υποτίθεται. Οκ. Cosmetics. Ενδιαφέρον πραγματάκια. Από το additional content. Οκ. Ναι. Αυτό πρέπει να είναι τα πράγματα που έχουμε πάνω μας, νομίζω. Οκ. Δεν βλέπω να έχουμε κάτι άλλο εδώ πέρα από αυτό. Hogwarts. Α, τα πορτρέτα. Reveal your pages. Οκ. Μάλιστα. Ενδιαφέρον πράγματα. Α, και το gear. Α, έλα ρε εσύ. Nice. Πολύ ωραίο. Change appearance. Και τι μπορούμε να βάλουμε τώρα. As fanatic school robe. Invisible shroud. Merlin's cloak. Ου, είναι τέλειο. Αλήθεια, μπορώ να φοράω και κάτι άλλο ρούχο πέρα από το τέτοιο. Δεν ξέρω, αλλά αυτό μου αρέσει πολύ περισσότερο, η αλήθεια να λέγεται. Τέλος πάντων, για αρχή θα αφήσουμε αυτό εδώ. Να δούμε στα γαντάκια αν μπορούμε να βάλουμε κάτι άλλο. Ωραία. Καλά, δεν μας ενδιαφέρει να βάλουμε γυαλιά. Καπέλο. Α, όχι, δεν μπορούμε να κάνουμε. Weird, για να δούμε τι μπορούμε να βάλουμε εδώ. Μάλιστα, οπότε κανονικά μπορούμε να αυξάνουμε τα πράγματα εδώ πέρα, Flying mounts, broom, οκ. Για να δούμε, βασικά. Εδώ είναι τα λεφτά που έχουμε μαζέψει. Ενδιαφέρον, έχει ωραία πραγματάκια, μπράβο, δεν... Αυτά είναι.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Τι είναι αυτό?
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Continue South Wing, έτσι. Cover, ok. Library Annex. Travel. Το Flue Flames είναι αυτά που είχαν χρησιμοποιήσει στη δεύτερη ταινία, νομίζω ήταν, στο σπίτι των Weasley, εκείνη τη σκόνη μέσα στο τζάκι. Πω, τι λες τώρα, αυτό είναι το καλύτερο. Fast travel.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Τι είναι αυτό?
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes.
Oh, Defense Against the Dark
Sure you get to Hogsmeade
Arts. Εκεί θέλουμε να πάμε.
To replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Εδώ μάλλον θα πρέπει να πούμε λίγο ένα λευκό ψηματάκι, εφόσον ο καθηγητής μας είπε να το κρατήσουμε μεταξύ μας.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Ενδιαφέρον θα έλεγα.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Α, να το. Στο ένα μαθαίνουν μάκιο, στο άλλο λέει.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend.
Ollivander?
I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Α, και μας λέει δηλαδή από πού να πάμε. Αυτό είναι πολύ ωραίο. Κάνουμε μια βόλτα εδώ. Οπα.
What am I missing?
Τι είναι αυτό εδώ?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind, but I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Με λίγα λόγια πρέπει να καστάρουμε.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Okay.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Όπα. Το ήταν δηλαδή όλο και όλο αυτό που πρέπει να κάνουμε.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
There's not one week gone by I haven't had a howl.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I'm not telling. Αυτή θα ήταν κλασική Malfoy ατάκα. Ξεκάθαρα, I'm not telling.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Oh, level up!
Revelio. Revelio.
I'll trade you a spoon's worth of flubberwell mucus for a pufferpod.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
Με το πάνω να το πιάσουμε εξαφανίζεται. Α, δούμε, έχει κάνει σεντουκάκι εδώ πέρα που δεν το έχουμε πάρει χαμπάρι. Ω, γατούλα. Όπα. Έχει τσέστη εδώ. Το τσέστη και δεν το βλέπω. Καλά, τα γραφικά είναι απίστευτα. Είναι απίστευτα τα γραφικά. Ωραία, ενεργοποιήσαμε και αυτό.
Revelio. Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Κάτι μου λέει μάλλον αυτή πρέπει να ήταν στο Ravenclaw.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Ενδιαφέρον.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent. Well done.
Πολύ ωραία.
But the best way to practice is by dueling.
Oh, yes.
With you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego.
Ω, ετοιμάσου να σας πάσω στο ξύλο, φίλε.
This should be easy. Protego! Protego? Levioso takes things.
Κάνε μου επίδεση.
Stupefy. Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Stupefy.
Ωραία, τα στόπις πάει.
Levioso.
Το ρήμαξα στο ξύλο των καημένων. Έφαγε της χρονιάς του.
You give as good as you get.
Ακόμα χειροκροτάνε από πίσω.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you.
Γι' αυτό να είστε σίγουροι.
I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat.
Oh,
I'm not much for dueling.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Είστε καλά. Level 11 lock. Jesus. Τι φάση.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Ούτε καν.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Ξεκάθαρα.
Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting.
Τα λέμε αυτά εντωμεταξύ από δίπλα είναι η καθηγήτρια.
Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Αυτό που μου κάνει πάρα πολύ μεγάλη εντύπωση είναι το ότι σε σύγκριση με τις ταινίες το παιχνίδι υπάρχει interaction μεταξύ των μαθητών, δηλαδή δεν έχει σχέση αν είσαι στο Ravenclaw, αν είσαι στο Gryffindor, αν είσαι ξέρω εγώ στο Slytherin. Υπάρχει τέτοιο μεταξύ των μαθητών. Δεν έχει σημασία που είσαι. Α, το έχουμε ενεργοποιήσει αυτό εδώ. Α, είναι από άλλη σκάλα. Αυτό είναι το ωραίο. Η αλήθεια είναι αυτή, εμένα θα μ' άρεσε προσωπικά περισσότερο να δω να υπάρχει μια παρέα ατόμων από διαφορετικά dorms παρά να είναι όλοι από το ίδιο. Κάποιον σφάζουνε μέσα εκεί. Κάτσε να δω, δεν έχει κανένα φλου τέτοιο εδώ πέρα. Να μην περπατάμε κάθε φορά. Α, να το. Καμιά φορά πρέπει να είσαι και λίγο κολόφαρδος. Begin! Εδώ μαθαίνουμε το Άκιο νομίζω λογικά. Ό,τι έλεγε το quest.
Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Πω, αυτός ο καθηγητής είναι όλα τα λεφτά.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Αυτά είναι. Με τέτοιο καθηγητή πήγαινα και εγώ ξανά σχολείο.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Ναι.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your excellent control there. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you.
Ενδιαφέρον παιχνιδάκι.
Splendid! Don't lose your composure.
Το πήγα προς τα πολύ, δεν πειράζει.
Very good. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss
Ξεκάθαρα.
would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
Ω, την άτιμη!
There we go.
Accio.
Αχ, παραλίγο να τη στηρίξω κάτω την μπάλα.
That is how it's done.
Όχι, να πάρει! Λοιπόν, πρέπει να τη στηρίξω την τελευταία μπάλα έξω για να κερδίσω, αλλιώς θα έχουμε θέμα. Όχι, να πάρει, ευχή να πάρει, χάσαμε. You can't win them all.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Έλα, πάμε να παίξουμε λίγο πιο σοβαρά τώρα. Λοιπόν, πάμε.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
Ό,τι νάτι με πήγε κατευθείαν στο μπλε. Oh, Jesus Christ. Λοιπόν. Πω, κάναμε χαζομάρα.
I know everyone is watching. Akio. You know this. You are doing quite well.
Ω, έκανα βλακεία.
Watch this.
Βγήκε εξυπέλα! Jesus Christ! Πω, καταστροφή. Πω, δεν το πιστεύω. Μπορούμε να το ξανακάνουμε. Oh no. Θέλω ξανά από την αρχή.
Akio. That is not bad.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us. Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm. That's it! Stay. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of... Excellent control there. Don't lose your composure. Very good. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no... Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues.
Πάμε να δούμε τι θα δούμε.
Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
Για να δούμε, μπορούμε να δοκιμάσουμε να τους πετάξουμε τη δικά της την μπάλα έξω. Για να δούμε, θα προσπαθήσει να πετάξει τη δικιά μας την μπάλα έξω. Πα.
Brilliant. Here we go.
Not to worry.
Πω, τόλουσα. Τόλουσα! Όχι!
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
Λοιπόν. Πάμε.
Excellent control there.
Watch this. That is how it's done.
Ενδιαφέρον.
Well done. Here we go. Yes!
A perfect score. Remarkable.
Yes! Woo-hoo-hoo! Winner, winner, chicken dinner!
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Άξι, κέρδισε το πρώτο, κέρδισε το δεύτερο. Κάτι είναι γι' αυτό.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
After my brother.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Να, από ό,τι φαίνεται θα μας διδάξει πολλά καλά πράγματα συγκεκριμένως.
Revelio.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Hello there. You're the new student,
Hello.
aren't you?
You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Ενδιαφέρον. Για να δούμε τώρα που πρέπει να πάμε. Οκ. Πού ακριβώς είναι? Transfiguration. Ωρε, σύμφωνας.
What are you up to now?
Έχει κι άλλο τέτοιο εδώ πέρα. Α, πρέπει να είναι κάτω. Never mind. Α, κι άλλο γατάκι.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Αυτό θα είναι τέλειο.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Καλή κοπελίτσα φάνηκε, αλλά δεν ξέρω, ο τύπος εδώ πέρα έχει χαβαλέ.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Είναι αυτό που έλεγα προηγουμένως, δηλαδή γιατί σον και καλά πρέπει να κάνεις παρέα μόνο με άτομα από το ίδιο σου το τέτοιο, ρε παιδί μου. Να κάνεις παρέα μόνο με τα άτομα από το ίδιο σου το γειτόνα, από το... Υπάρχει λίγο τέτοιο. Πληθώρα ατόμων.
There you are. You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Opa.
Got it.
Α, ώστε αυτό κάνεις με τις σελίδες. Οκ.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
Τουλάχιστον είμαστε κομπλέ. Με λίγα λόγια, να μάθουμε καινούργια σπέλ θα μας βάζουν να κάνουμε κάποιες ψιλογκαρίες από την κατάλαβα.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Okay.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Ενδιαφέρον. Πόνος εσύ κάθεσαι εδώ πέρα και παίζεις. Μάλλον εγώ πρέπει να πάω να κάνω την άλλη δουλίτσα εδώ πέρα. Για να δούμε. Οπ, κι άλλη σελίδα. Τι φάση, έχει να κάνουμε side quest εδώ πέρα.
I really have made a mess of things.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Thank you for asking. And I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You might recall that I was trying to cast non-verbally when we met in the common room. Well, I mastered that. And now I've taken to creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Για να κάνουμε αυτό το μικρό side quest.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go. Accio! This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be...
Accio.
Ενδιαφέρον. Κάπου εδώ λογικά πρέπει να είναι και το τελευταίο το βιβλίο. Όπα! Αχα!
Now to take them back to Cressida.
Καλά πάμε από εδώ. Καλά πάμε.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Perhaps a reward to keep your diary secret. Ούτε καν. Εντάξει.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Γιατί να κάνεις εκτός από τη στιγμή που μπορείς να κάνεις φίλους.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why.
I used to like transfiguration, but now it seems to be getting...
Για να δούμε, πάμε καλά. Α, σελίδουλα. Α, τις πήραμε όλες τις σελίδες. Λολ. Τα γαντάκια αυτά τα ωραία. Και αυτό πρέπει να κάνουμε κι άλλα assignments. Υπέροχα. Να δω και το φιλαράκι μας.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Πάμε! Θα πάμε και στο Hogsmeade.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
Α, εδώ είναι τα spells, Ενδιαφέρον.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
Εντάξει, φίλε, μην αγώνεις, δεν σκοπεύω να σκοτώσω.
She seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
Παραχοποιός ο τύπας.
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Πώς κάνουν έτσι αυτά?
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Forbidden Forest.
In the hippogriffs? Absolutely.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Forbidden Forest, μπορούμε να πάμε εκεί πέρα μέσα. Κάποια στιγμή θα θέλω να πάμε, σιγά μην δεν πάμε.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Κάπου εδώ κρατάμε το στόμα μας κλειστό για μια φορά.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Ο πιωμένος ο τύπος.
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
Huh? What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Accio! Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this...
Α, 2 μόνες σελίδουλες έχουμε να πάρουμε από εδώ.
It's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Πολύ ωραίο, δεν το έχω ξαναδεί το Hogsmeade, πώς είναι.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, Have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Για να δούμε τι έχουμε να κάνουμε. Εδώ πέρα έχει πολλά ωραία πράγματα. Εδώ και ο Λιβάντερς. Πολύ ενδιαφέρον. Έχουμε πάρα πολλά πράγματα. Μπορούμε να κάνουμε εδώ. Πολύ ενδιαφέρον. Πάμε να πάρουμε πρώτα το ραβδί μας. Πάμε να πάρουμε το ραβδί μας. Ω! Αντί για λεφτά μας έδωσε άλλο πράγμα. Έδωσε αντικείμενο.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand-makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No.
Μ' αρέσει που κρατάει έτσι το ραβδί, πως το έχει. Όπως έχουν εμείς χείλες που κάνουμε το στυλό.
Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try.
Δεν μου φαίνεται ωραίο ραβδί. Οπα.
How odd.
Χαλασμένο ραβδί μας έδωσε.
Really swish it.
Τι φάση.
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
You don't say.
We'll find you something, not to worry.
Για να δούμε.
No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
Αυτό είναι πιο ωραίο.
Oh goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you.
Το άλλο ήταν πιο εντυπωσιακό.
This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Φάση! Μας βάζει να επιλέξουμε εμείς πώς το θέλουμε, Λοιπόν.
Curious indeed.
Αυτό είναι σαν το Elder Wand. Κατά κάποιο τρόπο. Και όχι.
How intriguing. Curious indeed.
Αυτό ωραίο φαίνεται.
How intriguing.
Μου αρέσει πάρα πολύ έτσι όπως είναι. Α, όχι. Πρέπει να φτιάξουμε και αυτά. Wood type.
Curious indeed.
Για να δούμε. Hazel, Hawthorne, Fern, Joe, Elm, Elder, Bonnie, Dogwood, Cypress, Chestnut, Cherry, Walnut. Έχει πολλά ξύλα, όχι αστεία.
How intriguing. Curious indeed.
Τι είναι αυτό το υγιό? Και είναι...
How intriguing.
Αυτό τι είναι τώρα το μέγεθος?
Curious indeed.
Never mind. Flexibility.
How intriguing.
White bendy. Gilding. Αχ, το πήγα κατευθείαν στο τέλος.
Curious indeed. How intriguing.
Σάπρ. Κάτι. Οπότε ίντσις 13, κάτι πρέπει να είναι γύρω στα 20 κάτι εκατοστά. Καλά είναι. Λοιπόν, πάμε τώρα να δούμε τα βασικά. Unicorn hair. The hair of unicorn that serves as the core of the wand known for producing consistent magic. Μάλιστα. Dragon's heartstring that serves as the core of the wand known for producing powerful magic. Okay. Phoenix. Feather Phoenix. The feather of the phoenix that serves as the core of the wand, capable of producing a great range of magic. Με λίγα λόγια, το φτερό του Φίνικα, που όλοι ξέρουμε τις ταινίες, ήταν το ραβδί που είχε και ο Χάρι Πότερ και ο Voldemort. Στην ουσία μπορεί να κάνει περισσότερα πράγματα. Μπορεί να κάνει πιο διαφορετικά, αλλά μην είναι τόσο ισχυρό. Από ό,τι κατάλαβα, το Unicorn Hair είναι κάτι στο ενδιάμεσο, όπου είναι και δύναμη, αλλά έχει και range πραγμάτων που μπορείς να κάνεις. Και το Heartstring είναι ξεκάθαρα ότι είναι full δυνατό το ραβδί, αλλά όχι ίσως και τόσο stable. Και το Phoenix Feather απλά είναι σε φάση ότι μπορεί να κάνει περισσότερα πράγματα. Λοιπόν.
Phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative.
Αυτό θα πάρουμε.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Ενδιαφέρον. Εντάξει, ναι, είμαι λίγο δίκαιος, ψιλοέκλεψα λιγάκι στη δημιουργία του ραβδιού. Τώρα θα μου πείτε πώς ακριβώς ψιλοέκλεψες. Είδα κάποιο άρθρο ότι άμα θες να δημιουργήσεις το ραβδί του Voldemort, ότι θα πρέπει να κάνεις αυτά τα βήματα που μόλις ακολούθησα. Τώρα θα μου πείτε γιατί δεν έφτιαξε το ραβδί του Χάρι Πότερ ή δεν προσπάθησε να φτιάξει το Elderwand. Η αλήθεια είναι ότι δεν μου αρέσει τόσο πολύ το μαύρο το χρώμα, ήθελα κάτι σε λευκό. Οπότε ήταν η καλύτερη επιλογή. Μπορεί να μην μου άρεσε το τι ακριβώς έκανε ο Voldemort, αλλά το ραβδί του ήταν ωραίο, δεν έχει σημασία. Κάποια πραγματάκια τώρα άλλα, για να δούμε. Βασικά, να κάνουμε μια αποθήκευση για καλοκαιριακό. Δεν ξέρεις τι γίνεται. Ορίστε. Τέλεια. Να έχουμε τον... Για να δούμε, έχουμε ξεκλειδώσει κάτι. Α, εδώ στα field page. Α, όχι, δεν έχουμε κάνει κάτι. Α, στα gear. Πρέπει να είναι από αυτό που πήραμε προηγουμένως από το Hunter. Πάρα πολύ ωραίο. Μου αρέσει. Ναι. Είναι πολύ πιο ωραίο το ραβδί αυτό. Τι μου λες τώρα? Δεν είχα ιδέα ότι μπορούμε να βάζουμε τέτοια πράγματα πάνω. Ωραία, τέλεια. Α! Τις μπιτζάμες. Σαν το Σαϊτάμα. Οκ. Α, αυτό ήταν αρκετά ενδιαφέρον, ας το πω. Λοιπόν, ωραία. Α, και εδώ είναι οι συλλογές μας, είπα. Το ραβδί. Και εδώ είναι τα ρούχα που μπορούμε να φορέσουμε. Εδώ είναι το DLC το περιεχόμενο. Οκ. Λοιπόν, θα τον κρατήσουμε έτσι το... εντάξει, αν πεμπτοετές πρέπει να μπορούμε να κάνουμε λίγο και έτσι τη διαφορά. Λοιπόν, για να δούμε τώρα με τα βασικά πράγματα. Λοιπόν, θέλουμε να πάμε εδώ πέρα. Να πάρουμε το scrolls και αυτά που θέλουμε.
An inquiring mind.
Έχει κάτι να ληστέψουμε εδώ πέρα, να λουτάρουμε. Δεν πειράζει.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we? Nothing like finding just the... If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Α, δεν είναι για να πουλήσω δική μου.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Α, όχι, είμαι μια χαρά καλυμμένος. Thank you much. Τι κρύβεις εδώ, παππούλη? Για να πηγαίνουμε level 5 να γίνεται γαμούλη. Λοιπόν. Καβαλέ έχουν αυτά. Για να πάμε λίγο πίσω. Πήραμε και τα γυαλάκια. Μάλιστα. Αυτό εδώ πέρα βασικά θα ήταν έτσι ωραίο. Αλλά... πήραμε τα πράγματα αυτά που είχαμε να πάρουμε. ενδιαφέρον για άλλη μια φορά. Δεν ξέρω, δεν μου πολύ αρέσουν οι κάπες. Ξέρω αυτό μας δίνει τέτοιο, αλλά δεν ξέρω, είναι πιο ωραίο το κλασικό. Φαίνεται, το κλασικό είναι πιο ωραίο. Ναι, είναι πιο ωραίο το κλασικό. Ξεκάθαρα. Λοιπόν. Πάμε να δούμε τώρα για τα τέτοιο. Τι άλλο έχουμε να κάνουμε. Να δούμε τώρα. Visit potions and magic needs. Πότε. Α, είναι στη σειρά όλα. Τέλεια.
Revelio.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Αυτά είναι recipes. Αυτό ειδικά με το invisibility, κάτι που θα το χρειαστώ λογικά, ιδίως άμα πάω προς την απαγορευμένη βιβλιοθήκη. Ενδιαφέρον.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts is a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Υπέροχα.
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Revelio.
Hello. Be with you in a bit.
Levioso.
Α, δεν μπορώ να το ανοίξω αυτό. Τι βάση.
Reparo. Lumos.
Α, δεν μπορώ να το ανοίξω. Δεν πειράζει. Moving on. Έτσι, μπράβο, να είναι όμορφο και ωραίο. Τέλεια, για να δούμε τώρα τι θα δούμε. Τελειώσαμε με τις δουλειές μας.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Όπα. Τι είναι αυτό εδώ πέρα?
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Ω, το ρήμαξε στο σπίτι. Πω πω.
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually.
Πω πω. Δεν είναι ούτε.
What was that? A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done.
Ω, αισθάνομαι λες και παίζω God of War. Ω, να πάρει ποιοι. Ω, το μπουστ. Ω, να σου χαμίσω, φύγε από εδώ, μαλάκα. Ω, πω. Με ρήμαξε. Ω. Εντάξει, αυτό ήταν. Πω τον άτιμο. Κάμε.
Goodness! A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Α, δεν ήξερα ότι είναι αστυνομικός. Καλή φάση.
Repairer. Oh, hello there. Lucky they didn't do more damage. I'll go and see what he wants.
Ω, τι ωραίο πράγμα με το να είσαι μάγος. Τι ωραίο πράγμα να είσαι μάγος.
Repairer. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Repairer.
Ωρε φίλε, τι τέλειο που ήταν το ξύλο που έπεσε. Λίγο τσαγάκι πρέπει.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardwear, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Α, βλέπω έχει ωραία πράγματα.
You won't be disappointed. That's a glad...
Τέλεια. Τα υπόλοιπα...
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more battle Revelli items. Should you be inclined, use my shop at your leisure.
Α, έχει τσεστάκια εδώ. Αυτό το τσεστ τι είναι ρε παιδιά. Δυστυχώς μάλλον δεν ήρθε η ώρα να το... Δεν έχει έρθει ακόμα η ώρα να μπορούμε να το... Οκ, τώρα που κάναμε τις δουλειές πάμε να πιούμε μπυρόνια.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Όπα. Ωχ!
You
Ο
said you
Νάνοκ.
could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Είναι άντρας ή γυναίκα, δεν έχω καταλάβει τι ακριβώς γίνεται αυτή τη στιγμή.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the 2 of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Α, έχουμε 2 μπάρες πλέον. Αυτό πρέπει να είναι το Ancient Magic δηλαδή που έχουμε. Μπορούμε να χρησιμοποιήσουμε. Ενδιαφέρον. Μήπως θα ήταν καλύτερα να χρησιμοποιήσουμε Flu Powder να πάμε κατευθείαν μέσα.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Έτσι, με Flu Powder. Λοιπόν, πάμε εδώ πέρα Hogwarts. Έχει World Map. LOL. Your common room. Πω, τι έγινε μόλις τώρα ρε μάγκης μου. Πλακώσαμε τα τρόλ, το ξυλίκι πήγε σύννεφο μιλάμε. Μίστερ, είχε έξω παραλίγο να μας κάνουν αληφή. Τι έγινε, τι ήταν αυτό πράγμα. Κάτσε να δοκιμάσω, μιας και είμαστε εδώ. Να δω. Κάτι που ήθελα. Για να δούμε τι είναι αυτό που μας έδωσε. Enemies. Εδώ είναι τα enemies, ok, ενδιαφέρον. Revelio pages. Δεν είναι... Experience. Αυτό εδώ πέρα πώς θα ακριβώς τα κουμπώνουμε πάνω μας. Πρέπει να βρω πώς το καλό μπορούμε να τα βάζουμε αυτά τα πράγματα. Δεν έχω ιδέα. Change appearance. Να το. Καλά, εντάξει παιδιά, δεν υπάρχει. Δεν υπάρχει. Και εγώ τόσο καιρό έψαχνα πώς ακριβώς να το κάνω. Να τα στα collections. Μπράβο, αυτό είναι από το additional τέτοιο που έχει. Μπράβο. Μπράβο, αυτή εδώ πέρα θέλω. Καλά, μιλάμε απίστευτο. Επιτέλους. Καλά, από αυτά δεν μας ενδιαφέρουν. Τώρα μάλιστα. Αυτή είναι τέλεια η εμφάνιση. Almost, okay. Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts. Okay, πάμε να μιλήσουμε να δούμε τι θα δούμε. Μήπως υπάρχει κάποιος πιο γρήγορος δρόμος να φτάσουμε εκεί. Για να δούμε. Νομίζω το πιο κοντινό είναι αυτό. Νομίζω. Οκ, για να δούμε τι θα δούμε. Οπ. Side quest έχει εδώ πέρα.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
As if my schedule wasn't congest enough, the ministry has charged me with arranging the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student at Hogwarts. A 5th year, if you can believe. Professor Weasley insists that they will need an escort and a mentor to help them acclimatize before term begins. I have assigned the task to you. Please see Professor Weasley for details. Professor Phineas, Nigeria's Black Headmaster. Okay. Wait. Πήγε αναμονή, δεν έβλεψε ποτέ κανέναν.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Μάλιστα, οπότε με λίγα λόγια πρέπει να εξασκηθούμε λίγο περισσότερο για να μπορούμε να τα απεξέλθουμε από ό,τι φαίνεται.
Might some kind soul help me?
Όχι τώρα.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
Okay.
You know where to find me once you've finished.
Win 2 rounds of crossed wands. Complete a round of spell combination practice
Isn't as secret as it's
with
believed to be.
Lucan Brattleby.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Μάλιστα, crossed wands. Τι είναι αυτό, δεν έχω ιδέα, θα το δούμε τώρα. Οπα.
Revelio.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as we're only one time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the deep.
Πολύ ενδιαφέρον. Ωραία.
Lucan's just over there. Reparo.
Τι φάση, τι κάνουμε εδώ.
Levioso.
Α, Λεβιώσω. Okay.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Let's do this! Leroy Jenkins!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Okay, break through yellow shields with target lock, track your enemies and
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Nice work!
Τους μπαουλιάσαμε!
There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands.
Κοίτα ρε ο πιτσιρικάκος, είδες? Κοίτα ο πιτσιρικάκος μες στα κόλπα.
Next time you need a partner for crossed wands, don't hesitate to call on me.
Ω, εννοείται αδερφέ μου.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Let's do this!
Are you dealing with a partner?
No.
I'll be dueling solo.
Then let's get to it.
Solo!
Ready to get thrashed?
Oh!
Apologies in advance.
3 εναντίον ενός. Oh God. Break, άκιο. Ω, σοβαρά τώρα.
There goes my wager.
Τι έγινε μόλις τώρα, 3-1 και τους μπαούλιασα. Τι στο...
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then.
Ωρε φίλε, αυτά είναι.
So to speak.
Πω, ειλικρινά θα με έκανε να μείνω εδώ πέρα μια ζωή. Practice spell combination. Okay.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio.
That was something.
Accio. Lumos.
Keep trying.
Τι φας?
Accio.
Και μετά τι πρέπει να κάνουμε?
Next time, perhaps.
Accio.
Nicely done.
Levioso.
That's it.
Levioso. Accio.
Good one. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished. Revelio.
Για να δούμε. Ωραία, οπότε πάμε στο χάρτη τώρα. Σιγά σιγά έχω αρχίσει και τα μαθαίνω τα κόλπα. Πού είναι η τέτοια? Τέλος πάντων, θα πάμε εδώ πέρα και θα πάμε. Είναι πιο κοντά πιστεύω να κάνουμε όλο το γύρο του κάστρου. Σιγά σιγά σημαντικό είναι να τα βρίσκουμε τα πατήματά μας. Ή έτσι νόμιζα, τουλάχιστον.
Might some kind soul help me?
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Δεν τους αφήνω να μιλήσουν.
Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin.
Θα το προτιμούσα και ο ίδιος αυτό.
Focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady. Good work.
Μόλις μάθαμε το Incendio.
Incendio.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Setting things.
Ωρε κόμπο.
Isn't it?
Τέλεια! Λοιπόν, κάπου εδώ είναι που θα πρέπει να τελειώσουμε το βίντεό μας. Ήδη έχουμε πάνω από 3 ώρες κοντά που είμαστε σε αυτό το βίντεο. Θα ήθελα να πω ένα πολύ μεγάλο μπράβο, διότι φτιάξαν ένα παιχνίδι πάρα πολύ ωραίο. Ειλικρινά είμαι πάρα πολύ περίεργος στα παιχνίδια τα οποία παίζω και είναι υπέροχο, δηλαδή δεν υπάρχουν λόγια για να το περιγράψει αυτό το συναίσθημα που δίνει αυτό το παιχνίδι. Τίποτα, γυρνάμε στα παιδικά μας χρόνια, πιστεύω, σε όλους. Εμάς που ήμασταν οι OG fans του franchise. Αυτά από εμένα. Μην ξεχάσετε να κάνετε like αν σας άρεσε το βίντεο, να το κοινοποιήσετε σε φίλους. Φυσικά να κάνετε και εγγραφή. Είναι δωρεάν εξάλλου και βοηθάει απίστευτα πολύ το κανάλι. Αυτά από εμένα και θα τα πούμε στο επόμενο βίντεο. Γεια σας.